So Bill Haney's mixtape tour continues. As the Rise podcast would say, every time Gervonta Tank Davis's name is in the news or the headlines, Bill Haney goes on week-long tours, doing 3-hour interviews about Gervonta Tank Davis. So the Rise podcast named it the Bill Haney mixtape tour, and with Gervonta Tank Davis's name being in the headlines for the past few weeks because of his upcoming mega fight with Ryan Garcia on April 22nd, Bill Haney is back out here doing another mixtape tour, and this might be the craziest one yet. Bill Haney is out here losing his mind. I told y'all it was coming. I told y'all he was going to pop up, and he must have heard that and tried to hold out for as long as he could, because it was quiet for a little bit. But here we are. He couldn't hold it too much longer, and I guess from him trying to hold it in for so long, it caused him to go even harder this time, because this is the craziest one yet. He's popping up. These last few days, he's been popping up on every boxing platform there is, whether they got 2,000 subscribers or 2 million subscribers. He's out here going crazy. Now, if you didn't pay attention, it would make sense when you think that his son, Devin Haney, has an upcoming fight on May 20th against Lomachenko. So you would think, yeah, that's a good idea for him to be out here talking about Devin versus Lomachenko for 3 hours, promoting the fight. The problem is, that's not what he's doing. He's out here spending 3-hour interviews talking about Gervonta Davis for 2 hours and 58 minutes, and then he might spend a minute on Devin Haney and then a minute on his parent-to-partner program. I want to know what Devin thinks of this. Has he ever asked him, yo, Dad, why are you talking about Gervonta Davis so much? I got a fight coming up. Why ain't you promoting my fight? Tank don't need us to promote him. Tank don't have no problem selling tickets. We need help selling tickets. So why you promoting Tank? Promote me. But the main thing that Bill Haney is saying in these 3-hour interviews, so that you don't got to go watch all of it, is that the fight between Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia is not a real fight. It's an exhibition fight. And that being the face of boxing doesn't matter.
A legacy fighter, prize fighter. He is the undisputed champion of the world. And that's what we own. We're not on fooling the people and sending out false narratives. Well, I think that it's an exhibition. We know that it's an exhibition. And in exhibitions, you can expect the unexpected.
Wait, why is it an exhibition?
Well, it's an exhibition. You expect, because for one thing, the contestants they're making up the rules as they go along, which makes it an exhibition, right? And that's fine, right? It's an exhibition, right? I'll take a look at it. I don't know.
Now, the reason he's saying this, that the Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis fight is an exhibition fight, is because he's jealous and he's hating on the fight. And the reason he's jealous is because his son is the undisputed champion and has an upcoming fight. And to be honest, nobody really cares about that fight. Let's just be real, man. Are we going to watch it as hardcore boxing fans? Yeah, we'll watch it just because it's going to be something to watch that weekend. But are we really excited for that fight? Let's just be honest. No, we're not. We understand that Lomachenko is 35 years old and that he has nothing for Devin. Devin is going to be an easy fight for Devin. Lomachenko ain't going to win more than 3 rounds. But we also know that Devin ain't going to take no risks, even though he's better than Lomachenko, to finish the job and finish the fight early. We know he's going to sit back, play it safe, jab him, and that's it. But he'll win easy. I've been saying that. And a lot of people understand that. That's why nobody's really excited about the fight. Team Haney's about to begin that cycle again. Just like I told y'all that as soon as Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis had their press conferences, Bill was going to be popping up doing his mixtape tour. Well, get ready for the cycle that we're used to, too. That's coming soon, too, in these next couple of months building up to the Lomachenko fight. All we're going to be hearing is how much Devin Haney's power has improved, how much sharper he's looked, how much he's grown since the last Kambosos fight, how much he just looks amazing. He looks unbeatable. And then when the fight comes, it's going to be the same usual shit. Jabbing, clinching. They're probably going to tell us that Devin's going to knock him out, just like they told us he was going to knock out Gamboa or Kambosos in the rematch, or Jojo Diaz or Linares. None of that's going to happen, people. Expect the exact same fight that you always see from Devin Haney. But I just think it's funny how being the face of boxing doesn't matter now that it's not Devin Haney. On his come up, Devin Haney's come up, as I call him, he's the original YouTube boxer. His whole come up has been based off YouTube, pushing him as the next Floyd Mayweather and the next face of boxing. That's what they said, that Devin Haney was the next face of boxing. And Devin Haney himself said that was his goal.
So, man, how far do you plan on going, man? Like, what's your vision? What's your goals as a professional boxer, man?
To the top. I want to be the face of boxing in the next few years.
So what changed? Why that changed? Now that somebody else has done it. Now their whole situation changed. Now the face of boxing doesn't matter. Now all he care about is legacy. That's what Bill says. Being the face of boxing don't matter. All they care about is legacy now. But as we just saw, that wasn't the story before. He wanted to be the face of boxing. But let's look at what Gervonta Davis had to say when he was 18. And he got asked that same question.
They're getting money, they're loving their life. Is that your motivation to get money, or is it based on legacy? Why are you guys doing what you're doing with boxing?
My first mind is to get money.
Okay.
Because I got family in the hood that...
You see 18-year-old Gervonta Davis, his goal been to be the face of boxing and getting money. He said he got people back home that he got to save. And here we are 10 years later, he ain't changed. It's Team Haney that changed. They the ones that said they wanted to be the face of boxing. But now that somebody else did it, now it don't matter. See, it be goofy shit. Just like Bill out here crying about people calling Lomachenko old. He said Lomachenko is only 35. Usyk's older than Lomachenko. Meanwhile, the whole time, Devin Haney, 3 years ago, said that Lomachenko was too old and too small. So don't let Bill Haney trick y'all by saying that Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia is an exhibition fight. He's just jealous that nobody cares about Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. And you can't be mad at the fans for not being dumb, Bill. We know that Ryan versus Tank is a better fight than Devin versus Loma. Even though there's no belts on the line, it's still a better fight. Just like this weekend, we got Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez in that 168-pound division. Are they fighting for a belt? No. You know who the undisputed champion of that division is fighting? Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is fighting John Ryder. Do people care about that fight? No. Are we going to watch just because it's Canelo? Yeah, we'll watch. The hardcores will watch. But we still understand that even though there's no belt on the line, David Benavidez and Caleb Plant is the way better fight. The reason it's a better fight is because we don't know who's going to win. We can pick who we think is going to win, but we don't really know. And it's the same thing with Tank versus Ryan. We don't know who's going to win that fight because they both have a real chance of winning. Canelo is going to knock John Ryder the fuck out. Devin is going to jab Lomachenko to death. John Ryder has no chance to beat Canelo, just like Lomachenko has no chance to beat Devin Haney. We can pretend if we want to, but we know what's going on. That's why people ain't excited about that fight. That's why, Bill, you feel the need to be out here doing 3-hour interviews trying to downplay the other fight in your division that you know people actually care about. And Bill knows this. Bill's not dumb. Bill knows Devin's going to wash the shit out of Lomachenko. What he was hoping was there was still enough dumb fans that really think Lomachenko has a chance so it could generate some hype. Bill, the fans ain't that dumb. We understand the game of boxing. We can clearly see that Lomachenko has nothing for Devin. And the people ain't excited about that. You know what they would be excited about? They would be excited about Shakur if y'all pick Shakur instead of Lomachenko. But y'all don't want to do that. Every time Shakur name get brought up, all the bass from your voice disappear. Your voice get real light whenever Shakur name get brought up. So you can't blame the fans. You can't blame Tank and hate on Tank because nobody care about y'all fight. If y'all was fighting Shakur, it would be the same amount of hype, if not more, as Tank and Ryan. But y'all ain't want that. Y'all say that's down the line. So you out here hating on Tank, angry at Tank, when you should really be mad at yourself for ducking Shakur Stevenson. But that's what I got for y'all. I'm out.